This is Minecraft. Okay. This is a Minecraft server with me and my friends. We are doing basically a version of Minecraft Empires with the Origins mod on. Tommy,
Kirby.
what origin did you pick? Oh. Well, whenever you make a decision, just tell me. Again, no rush. Oh, come on, he has to sign in again. The actual computer has to update. Hold on. Okay, so after I fill in this creeper hole, I'm gonna start going to my thing, okay, Tommy?
What?
After I fill in this creeper hole, I'm gonna go to my thing.
Why do you need a creeper hole?
What?
Oh, it's the creeper.
Yeah, I had to fill in a creeper hole. Oops, something I forgot to turn on that we will be having on is coordinates. Knew I was forgetting something. And off locator bar. Okay. So I sent you your chords. You also, if you jump once over here, you can see it. You have the chariot biome. I'm gonna go to the mangrove now. This way, right? Yep, this way. Right.
Um,
I picked the mangrove biome because funds. Hello.
oh, it's showing.
Okay, 2 minutes in and Tommy had to go, so it's now just me. So the way we have this set up, each person picked a biome to start in, and then they have that biome and the area directly around it. We have one of my friends, Loons, in the savannah. We have another one of my friends, I'm forgetting his username at the moment, I'm not doxing him, in the desert. We have the one who was already here. What's his name? Kirby in the cherry, and then we have Bagoi in the uh plains that are somewhere over here. Okay, so I'm going to start by making one of the most important blocks in the game, a crafting table. Okay. So another thing about this is we have the Origins mod enabled, which means each person is going to get an origin. There's no doubling up on origins, and there are there's a bunch of extra origins in this version of the mod from the original. The one I am currently is called Fallen Angel. It gives me Elytra, which goes on a cooldown if I go underwater, the shoot up ability I just used, and then a laser that does that. I'm not sure the exact numbers on the damage, I just know it does damage. Forgot chicken can give you hunger effects. Okay, there was a but yeah, it does that. For now, I'm the only one here. So I'm going to be doing an epic Playing the game montage. I'm gonna try and build a house today. Which, as all good houses do, starts with getting wood. So I'm in this mangrove biome, okay? And there we go. And mango trees are special, but not in a good way. I chose this biome because I liked the wood type, not because I thought it was easy to get the wood type. But there's these high branching trees that like spew off and have a bunch of branches, but they don't have a lot of wood in each of them because of the roots. Now the roots, they basically hold all the wood off the ground. So you'd have to build up to them unless you had, like, let's just say, something that can fly. That's also the reason I picked Fallen Angel. Because it was cool, it fit my skin, and it flew. See, I got 11 logs from that one tree. And it's getting night, which means I'm going to kill another sheep. Oops, missed that. Which gives me just enough wool to make a bed. And now that I can make a bed, I can sleep through the night. Which is not quite night yet, but still. You get the idea. So, for my build, I'm going to go for like a medieval town type vibe. Where, oop, that's a good spot to grab stone. Where I'm going to clear out some of this, replace the normal area with dirt. And after I get that dirt, I'm going to, after I put that dirt in, I'm going to start building a town on it. Doesn't have to be a good town, doesn't have to be a fancy town. It just has to be a town. And I need 2 more than I normally put because of the magic of gardening. Jeez. But I just realized I haven't shown you all my skin. But this is my skin. I am slightly shorter than normal because of the fact that I am a what's it called again? I am a fallen angel. This is the back to it. I have wings on the back of here, but they're covered up by elytra wings. So, the magic of sleep. Alright. The dangerous thing about this biome, wrong ability. The dangerous thing about this biome is that with all of the overhead cover, the amount of hostile mobs is vastly increased as they don't all die by burning. So there'll just be wandering zombies during the day. So my plan to combat that is chopping down the trees. Deforestation for the win. In this specific instance, don't normally deforest. I'm probably going to put a disclaimer or something on here. But don't deforest, it's bad. Unless you're in Minecraft. In which case, deforesting isn't as bad. Dang, I messed that up. But my username is Creeper, but well, Creeper367197 because random numbers, because I made this account a few years ago. But my YouTube name is Ablovely, in case any of friends decide to call me Creeper, because that's my username. That's to clear up for confusion. Yes, I have real friends outside of Minecraft. Also, with the recording software I'm using, I'm not quite sure if anyone who actually ends up watching this will be able to hear the other players. If it's not hearable, I'm sorry, I don't know how to fix it. My greatest condolences. Other nice words. Wow, it's a pit. Okay. But yeah, so as you see there, now that I'm... One second. Now that I no longer have the... Well, now that I hit water, I can no longer do the big jump. I can no longer fly. I can do the big jump, it's just suicidal. Don't do that. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Random disclaimers popping up. So, what I'm about to do is start by clearing out this area. I'm probably going to end up doing a smash cut. If I am, I'll actually add it to the thing. But, yeah. Done. Ta-da! I have upgraded the space and built a little base over here. Because I was getting attacked by mobs and I was tired of that. So now, if you look in here, I've got all of this stuff. Okay, I don't know when this cut out, but as a brief summary of what I've done, since I know I cut with Smash Cut, is I went over to my dig spot, I dug a tiny bit, I came back, and I explained that eventually I'm going to build a wizard tower. I haven't yet, because I want people to be online when I do big stuff. Starter house is different, and my plans for the rest of the day is to build a farm. So I'm just going to take 2 of my copper, and then craft a copper hoe. And do I have seeds? Yes, I do. Let's go. Alright, and then let's start. I'm gonna say let's start it here. Excuse me, sir, please move. But that way I can rely on a food source other than meat. Meat is not the most reliable food source in this game. Because hunting is not the most reliable thing in this game. I feel like I should replace this with dirt. I don't have a shovel on. Oh, no, I have a copper shovel. Okay. So, I don't feel like flying all the way out to my normal spot, so I'm just gonna clear this tiny bit off this mountain. So I'm just gonna mine this up. It's probably not quite enough, but it'll work. But if anyone's wondering, this is Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So that's why I have That's why some stuff is different than in Java, like this menu screen and like the visuals and stuff. Not exactly sure the Java visuals, but yeah, I have Bedrock. Now back to the house. I'm mining one more because the 63 is pain. But the way this flight works with this guy is that I can fly like I have an Elytra unless I touch water. See, like, there. Not intentional, that was just good timing. When I touch water, I have a cooldown before I can fly again. Which also means, consequently, that I can't go in the rain and fly. Which I have openly told the other players. Not sure if they paid attention when I said that, but that's a thing that my character's weakness is that they can't do rain. So now that I've cleared up the beach here and turned it to dirt, because dirt gives me the things I need, which are the ability to farm on them, I am just going to carve a small thing here. And then eventually, since I'm planning on expanding the farms, once I get 3 iron, I can put some water up here so it flows down. But for now, I'm stuck with this. There. So now I just put the sand in here. And then I need to get some more seeds. Okay. So, I need seeds. That's what I was getting at. For some context, I had to go do something, and then I'm back. So, it took me a minute. Momentarily forgot what I was working on. And now for this stuff. And I'm gonna need to break all of these non-dirt blocks and replace them with dirt. Because that really annoys me, and I have creative liberty of my small starting farm. And then I need to place that. This. I'm just gonna build it this way. This. There. Now it's more visually pleasing. What do you sell? Okay. Sir, if you do not get off my crops, I will kill you. Please leave. Actually, no, this would be easier. Thank you. You get back on them again. The llamas don't count. You get back on them again. and you will die. Okay? Great. Great. He's about to chug an invisibility potion, which means it's time to go to bed. For some context there, the Fallen Angel Origin has night vision, so I know it gets nighttime whenever it goes from dark, so it's just barely above light levels, to light. Because when it's light, then there's then it's dim. But as soon as it gets nighttime, it goes dark. Well, it goes brighter because of the sorry, because of the night vision. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. But the reason I picked this origin above any of the others is because of the character design compared to my normal character that I have as my skin. This is Balthazar. Balthazar is a birdman, and I like the concept of that, but I like the abilities of the Fallen Angel a bit more than the Elytron, and the lore fits either way, so I'm using this instead of Elytron. Time for grass clearing montage. It's not that I don't like grass, it's that I need seeds, which come from grass. The grass can stay sometimes, just not when I need seeds. There are 9 fresh seeds. For organization's sake, I'm just gonna take that, make that, and that. Hey, 3 wheat seeds. Let's go. And I can place 2 more. Now back on my grand clearing adventure in search of seed. Because once I get the farm fully built, I don't really need to look for more seeds. Because the amount of seeds I already have will be enough due to the fact that the seeds you'll get a seed every time you break a wheat, so you don't need an infinite supply of seeds themselves. So I get the magic of the breaking, of an untold amount of seeds of grass. Let's try to break stuff around like this hill. Just for organization's sake. Don't care too much about it, but one hill covered in grass and the rest of it not having grass does not look good to me. So, we break. Break. Break and break and break and break. But this is going to end up being my first ever Minecraft video, as I currently have a few drawing videos on my channel. But I play Minecraft for fun, and me and my friends decided to start a server, so I decided, why not? Asked them if I could record it, and then I started recording. There we go. You can live, you're a child. I will not kill a child. Unless you trample a crop. Anyone who tramples a crop is equally dead. Doesn't matter if you're a man, woman, or child. Alright, it's time to kill you. Laser. Dang it, y'all made me in the water. Now I have to fix the farm. I just built this. Okay, I'm gonna get one more thing before I end this video, which is the magical item called a bucket. Ooh. So I can finish up my farm. Since I have this river, but I'm trying to expand inland for design reasons, and it looks cool. So I need to get the magical items. 1 iron, 2 also iron, and 3 also iron. No! I'm under here. I short. Daboo dee daboo die. Daboo dee daboo die. Daboo dee daboo die. I want to test something. Okay, I can shift normally. Okay. Anything? That might be a cave. Water so I can die. And then, dippity-dippity-do, into the cave I go. But one of the other disadvantages, I talked about this earlier and then forgot to add this to what I was saying, of this origin is the fact that I cannot wear a chest plate, which is the strongest, forgot about that for a second, the strongest piece of armor. So I'm stuck with pants, boots, and a helmet. So I can take less hits, along with the fact that the organ has only 8 hearts. So I'm frail, but I do a lot of damage. And I can go fast. which I might be able to combo into a spear now that I'm thinking about it. That might be a good thing to do. This cave is a bust. Ooh, hey. You're fun. Oh. The heart of the furnace. I know. Really bad joke. Ah, so scary. But I do that a lot. So just for future reference and future videos, I'm probably not going to end up doing in this video, but sometimes I'll randomly start singing, so fair warning about that. There's an Enderman nearby, and I do not want to fight that, so go to sleep. After I kill the spider. Exclusively the spider, I'm not killing the rest of that. Sleepy times. But yeah. Ooh, didn't mean to craft that, but that's gonna be helpful. Random things in. Strategy store 9. Okay. Put those in a stack. Then cook more mutton. I can swap the leaf litter with cobble. Not cobble, with coal. So how have y'all's days been? Mine's been pretty good. I went to school. I went home. And then I did this. That's about it. So this probably isn't going to be posted day of as of editing constraints. I am. I'll admit it. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not a good editor, nor a professional. I am a person we would call just happening to be here. So I'm just vibing. So I have so okay. Remember what I was saying. So there's gonna be 5 people on this server. I know all of them in person. However, I will not use their real names unless they give me explicit consent. Therefore, I will be referring to them as their gamer tags. Any edit out of a name in conversation, or if I can figure it out, a bot voice saying their gamer tag, is because I screwed up. I'll admit it. That's what happened. If that happens, I have screwed up and accidentally said their real name, and I'm not gonna do that, and keep it in the video. So, future frame of reference. Spot gets chunk edited out. It is most likely because I accidentally said their name. Future episodes will be better as I will get better at editing in time, but still. This is going to not be regular posting, as I am very bad with schedules. There is a very specific setup I have. It is, whenever I happen to get stuff done that I think would make a fun video, I upload it. After I edit it, of course. But still, it's gonna be fun. I'll be fine. I just gotta, right now, find 3 iron. I'm gonna head this way this time. Around this mountain. There's gotta be some somewhere. Come on. Ooh, okay, perfect. We've gotta have some iron. Not what I'm looking for right now, so for now I will ignore them. Nope, die. Ah, dang it. Why does it look like a tunnel? Okay, it's not good. That's about to be in some analog horror or something. That clip is about to be edited if I ever decide to add any sort of analog horror to this ever. That clip is about to be edited out of proportion if I ever get anyone to actually view this. So, now that I have the iron, I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna smelt it. And then I will be done with the episode. Jeez, I gotta figure out an outro. If anyone has any ideas, please leave it in the comments, because I am not good at this type of thing. I made this YouTube channel not for money, but for fun. This will not be a career, so I did not learn it professionally. Nor will I ever. Unless this actually does good. Which, let's be realistic, it probably won't. So, I'm fine. But if someone wants to tell me how I should do it in the comments, they can. I think it was this way. This home. Yeah, around that mountains, right there. And either that or the exact opposite way. It was the exact opposite way, dang it. Yep. That's a cool gradient. I never noticed it was a gradient. I thought it was a stark contrast. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nobody, nope, nope, nope. I'm going this way. No, that's for a different episode. That's a future me thing. The past me will not do it. It's later on down the line. This way. There's my house. So now, Smelt this iron. Need 3 of it for now. I'll do some farming at the rate. So now that I have these, okay. Anyway, because I forgot what I was saying. Let's just take this from here. Add this here. Take this from here. Add this here. I hit the wrong spot. Dang it. Take that from there. Add this here. Now, I can just do this the fun way. There. I've got a tiny little river. And I'll be real. An incident with the feud just waiting to happen. But I'm gonna make this look good. I'm gonna bring it full circle. What are you doing here? Emeralds. You're not selling anything worth it, sir. Sorry, please go away. I asked you nicely. You stepped directly in front of me, sir. Don't blame me. Because it ain't my fault. Dang it. I gotta go back and craft a new one. I'm sorry, sir. Who gave you the authority to trample my crops? Get over here, you're dead. Dang it, keep forgetting that doesn't work in water. Okay. Now. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna collect it all on my way back. So I can just... There. And now... the excavation continues. Sticks. Shovel. There. The crops are looking good. And healthy. All the pleasant things. What? Hmm? No. I must keep organized. I must keep everything fixed. Tip-top shape. And then I just gotta grab a little bit more dirt. And then I can set up the farmland. And after I do that, I'll be done. Keep stalling the end of the video for some reason. Not even I know why. I just am. Don't want that spot without a piece. Put that back. Oh. Oh, hey, zombie horse. Ah, no strength. You would take a horse we can, like, ride. Could've sworn you could ride those. Okay, I'm done. Well, that's just going to be unfortunate. Sheep, die. Dang it, I missed. Never try that at home, kids. Never, ever try jumping using a super jump before you have your ability charge that lets you survive. I think I have everything back. You go up there. You go there. You spit that back out. Just take that, and that. Nope, that's still not an amount it can carry. Just take those and be in the corner. There we go. Pickaxe, shovel. You go away for now. And then I shift. I've got all my abilities back. Good. There we go. Except now I gotta replace those. There. These here. And then fill in that corner. There! And now time for the grand effort. At this now, I'm not even going to clear out all my fields before I go. I'm going to leave them vibrant. Oops. I'm just realizing what would be a really fun game. Me and me alone. But I'm saying it now because y'all would end up being part of the game. The fun game of, let's see how many people will think I'm either AI or clinically insane after the posting of this video. Because I can see it going both ways. Because I don't think anyone's gonna think of me as anything other than clinically insane. Unless they know me on a first name basis. Which only one of you does. I'm not naming names. But no, I know who you are. I know where you live. I know your exact home address. I know your phone number. I know your full legal name, except for your middle name. Middle name doesn't count for this very specific sentence. I know it all. I know exactly who gave you that friendship bracelet in fourth app. No, before school today. I know everything. Frog, don't break any crops, please. But anyway, I think you all are gonna end up being pretty cool, pretty chill people. Because I don't think anyone who's not chill is gonna end up subscribing. Therefore, they wouldn't watch any more of my videos. Which means, therefore, only the chill people will be here. So, hello, fellow chill people. I may not look it, but I am chill when you get to know me. But the majesty of wheat. Oh, wheat. Almost done. I've just gotta plant a few more. Which means back to grass genocide in a faster way now. Since I'm using my head, I have a water bucket. I just go up to this part of the hill and place water, and then pick it back up. Now, all of the stuff that... Now I got a quick, easy supply of seeds if any end up dropping, which none did in that specific circumstance. farming. It's so very fun. And so very time consuming, which is also part of the fun. Because instead of ending this video, I can just do mindless chatter while I work. Said I was getting the farm done. And by golly, it will be done. Okay. Why am I pushed back? There we go. I think I fixed the problem. So, nighttime. But I can still keep going, so I will. Oop, bugged. Laser! God, that doesn't work underwater again. And with the fact that a bog spawned, I'm going to take that as a cue to get TF to sleep. And I can. So time to show y'all the magic trick. If this doesn't work. Oh, it did. So the magic trick with this origin. My first ability, which is the one that shoots me up in the air. This one, the primary power, will reset mobs in that area that I was in. So it's a quick way to reset the mobs so I don't get killed. This is annoying me. That there's not... Go away. That's not grass. I'm just going to temporarily release those two. They will be broken, but that can let the grass transfer. There's no chance I'm getting Silk Touch in a time, at least a timely enough fashion for me to be willing to deal with that. So I hope y'all are having a fun weekend. I'm gonna protect this in advance since it's a Friday, and editing is gonna take me more than the rest of the day. Therefore, I hope y'all are having a good weekend. Because, man. because I've thought of it and I want to see what happens. I want people in the comments to finish the lyric. Why? I want to see what people say. And I want to see who understands. Then those are gone. And then I can put them back in front of my house. They'll grow a bit grassy. And I can put my extra stuff in the chest. Except for that gets smelted. 6 iron. That can make me a helmet. Which is better than the one I have on me now. And then I'm going to put these in here. Just for future reference, so no one gets startled by this, I am not good at organizing. None of my stuff is going to be perfectly organized, ever. Let me just get rid of everything here. Okay, that's stuff I don't care about. No, that stays. That's gone, that's gone. That stays. You go here. You are getting turned into bread. And you know what? Just be nice. When the other players come back, I'm going to give them all some some bread. Because some of them haven't started yet. Because they were unavailable today. I feel like that's not really fun of me to just leave them in the dust. So some food they shall get. Not like a tremendous amount of food, because I'm not that rich. But some food. A number higher than a piece of bread. I could have sworn I had some string. Did I put it in here? No, I put that in there. No? No string? Really? And then I'm gonna need that and a piece of string. Which, I can just get one from this. Huh. You have to do it in here? Oh. So I know in some versions you can turn wool to string. But apparently, in this newest one, it's only one way. So, I can do that next episode. For context, I was going to create a blue bundle. I'm just gonna do now. Because I just realized I can just use the bundle I already have. Blue bundle. Now, put everything back inside it, and back in the chest it goes. And then for cinematic effect, end the day. I shall go to the other ridge. Up there. And witness my creation. I need to get close with this shot. Well, that's just about where I think we're gonna end off the episode. So, adios. Bye. Thank you.